The Battleship Texas, the last remaining dreadnought. This is a historic ship that fought in both World War I and World War II, served in all theaters during World War II, and it's a memorial ship that was given to the state of Texas in 1948 by the U.S. Navy. On Saturday, our staff came aboard and saw the ship sitting a little bit different in the slip than she normally does. She had a list, and she seemed to be lower in the water than she normally is. When the staff saw this, they started investigating, got down into the lower portions of the ship and discovered that we had taken on more water than we normally do in areas that we normally don't have water. So they started pumping throughout the day Saturday, and it got progressively worse, so that by Saturday evening, we felt that we really needed more capacity, pump capacity, to get the water out than we currently had available online. Eventually on Monday, we discovered that water, when the flooding had come in and flooded these spaces that normally don't have water in them, it had stirred up some residual oil that had been left over when it was an active warship. The Navy pumped out a lot of that oil, but they didn't necessarily clean out all the tanks, and we hadn't done anything with them since. But once that oil gets mixed in with that water, now we have an environmental issue if we're pumping that water off the ship. So we contracted out a company to come in and clean up that oil. Basically, they're skimming that oil off the top of the water, and we're pumping from the bottom of that water. So it seems like every time we turn around, there's more oil, because obviously it's very residual, but it spreads really nice, especially in this nice Texas heat.
And I went into the Navy, and I served for 3 years. We made the invasion of Japan as the final thing. They just didn't shoot at us, but we were still there. It's kind of like coming home again, because when you spend over 2 years on one at sea, you get all the cruise experience you really want. So it's something that it's nice to come back to it.